10 years since Shannon Noll hit the big time after finishing as runner-up on the first series of Australian Idol. Since then, he's shot to stardom, selling more than 1.3 million albums and becoming the only Aussie male to score 10 consecutive top 10s on the ARIA charts.
Now Shannon is about to pack his bags and hit the big smoke for a national tour. But before he goes, Shannon's dropped by the studio to have a bit of a chat to us, mate. You can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy, can you?
So they say, mate. Yeah.
How's living in country Victoria for you?
It's great, mate. It's a great little spot down there. Nice little town. You know, it's all green and beautiful. It's nice.
So why are you leaving?
Well, just I think at this point in my career, I sort of went down there thinking that the industries were very similar in Melbourne and Sydney. But as it turns out a little bit, it's a bit opportunities will be created here in Sydney, and if you've got to be there to jump on them a little bit. So probably just think at this stage the best thing to do to sort of support what I'm doing at the moment, because I'm not any good at anything else, would be to be back closer to the heart of it, you know. So that's the idea in theory.
You've got 3 kids with wife Rochelle. How did they settle in? Are any of them following in Dad's footsteps? Any musicians in there?
A little bit, yeah. My son, the youngest bloke, plays the drums, and the older boy sings a little bit. They won't sing in front of me unless the daughter sings with headphones on Katy Perry songs in the back.
So that's why you had to move to the country.
That's right, exactly. Yeah.
Wow, you've been encouraging the drumming?
Yeah, I know. Well, he loves everything. He's into his sport and all that sort of stuff. So.
What do they think of you getting back into it?
Oh, they're stoked, you know. They come along to the shows and really enjoy it, and they get up and sing sometimes on the smaller shows, which is great, you know.
Hey, Shan, you've been writing with John Hume from Evermore and Elaine Kidron from Potbellies. How's that been going, mate?
It's been terrific. Yeah, mate, yeah. I'm really stoked, actually. I did a lot of writing towards the end of last year, and we've got a good bunch of songs together, and especially a lead single that's it's going to be a lot different. I think a lot of people expect you to remake yourself, if you know what I mean, when you come back. So you come back with the same stuff, they'll go like, oh, I've heard that before. So this first single's really different.
Bit different?
Yeah, a little bit different. Yeah, I'm stoked about it. It's a really happy song and puts a smile on your face.
So tell us a little bit more about this Invincible tour.
Yeah.
Also, is this where are you taking that out?
Well, mate, yeah, one of the songs that'll be on the album I wrote with John, and it's called Invincible. It's sort of about when you look back at yourself when you're 20 and you're invincible and bulletproof, you know. You sort of tend not to hit the ground and stay there these days.
Well, as we've found out, you know, people are not bulletproof, particularly today. We've had the sad passing of Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, wasn't that upsetting?
Also got Michael Hutchence has been in the spotlight again with the mini-series coming up. You've been open about your struggles with drugs and alcohol. Why do you think it seems so prevalent amongst people who hit the top?
I think it's very much your work is built around entertainment and enjoyment a lot of times. It's for what other people use as a hobby as your mainstream career. So you're involved or around all of these things all the time. You work at night, everyone else who's at the show that you may be doing is drinking or whatever, you know, or smoking cigarettes or whatever. So it's very hard to get a break away from that. A lot of people, when they have troubles with these things, they have to disconnect themselves from everybody who they can familiarise that addiction with. So with this, it's in your face all the time, everywhere.
Does this hit home? He has got 3 kids. The fact that
was heartbreaking. Young kids too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, do you listen to that and think, oh wow, I'm just never going to go back to that?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, obviously that what he was into was something really heavy, and it takes a lot of lives, you know. More so than drinking, I think, in that way, you know. So it's really sad that they can't get past that for even the sake of their kids or themselves, you know, which is really sad.
It is sad. Shannon, thank you. Good luck on the tour.
No worries. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Great to have you.
Shannon Noll will be touring the country from Feb 14. For all of the details, head over to our Facebook page.
Still to come for you today on the Daily Edition.